And welcome to another stream of Be in the Beacon with moi, Dark Maestro. Welcome, everybody. Good to see everyone in the chat here. Oh, yeah. Had Ragnarok and Bearded Barlyweight in the chat this time. That's new. Where's Love Cats, huh? I see Coffee Lady. We got Will that joined and Absolutely Clueless. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. All the good things, as always. How was everyone's week? Yeah? My week was pretty good. My weeks are generally pretty good. We usually have maybe a bad couple of moments here and there, but overall, things are usually pretty good. I have to kind of put myself in check sometimes whenever I start caring about something way to the point of where it just like affects my mood and everything. It's just not that big of a deal. It's just work. Busy. Yeah, dude. So Jeef and Ellie had their prom yesterday, and that's why we did not stream yesterday, and instead we are streaming today instead. Yeah, so we went out and watched them do their parade march for Burns High for Ellie's prom. And that was really neat. I actually had a little moment where I was able to have a little bit of fun. They had this archway at the country club where they wanted all the seniors to walk through. And the photographer's like, I need to calibrate. I need someone to walk through. So I'm just sitting there, and my mom smartly told me I need to dress up a little bit with my new purplish shirt that I had. And so then Ellie's mom is sitting there. Oh, Pete, you could do it. I'm like, don't have to tell me twice. So I get up, and I'm all striking a pose as I'm walking through the archway there. I had everyone laughing. It was great. It was good fun. But yeah, Ellie and Jeep, man, they make a really good couple. They make a really cute couple. Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to talk to them too much about how it went last night, but it seems like it went well. They didn't get home until like 1 a.m. Yeah, so they had good times. They had good times for sure. We were able to get some really neat photos too. There's one where Kate wanted just me and Jeef to just kind of go walking off into the sunset a little bit so she could take a photo. And instead we decided we were going to skip together holding hands, tra-la-la style. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Coffee Lady says I looked amazing. I think she may be looking through rose-colored glasses there, but that's okay. I'll take it. Thanks, babe. Yeah. And then, for work, it was just another same week. I've got 2 more weeks of doing the whole dual role of covering both QA and my new role, because I'm feeling perpetually behind on everything. It's nature of the beast, I guess. Yeah, we were able to start making some progress and assembling some new racking. And then one of the guys from home office came and visited for a few hours just to get some final measurements for our big, huge racking project we've got going on. I think in September-ish. We haven't nailed down a date, but they were just trying to get it together so they could do the budget proposal for the $1.2 million renovation we've got going on. Oh, man. And then, of course, I had my practice on Tuesday with the wind ensemble and orchestra on Thursday, and I'm just having a blast with that. I am having such a good time with it, dude. So in the wind ensemble, we've got the song. It's called Symphonic Dances Fiesta, I think is what it's called. And again, I talked about it a couple streams ago, but one of the high schools that was nearby when I was in high school played that song at the Valley League competition, and it was amazing. I loved it. And now I get to play it. And it was pretty apparent to me that all the clarinets and flutes practiced, because the really hard part we just nailed when we were in practice there, and I was feeling all sorts of good about it. What's up, bass guitar and burritos? Welcome. Good to see you in the chat. And then on Thursday, we're getting ready for the symphony that we're playing, which is we're doing some Star Wars Episode 5. And I've got the first clarinet part on that one, so I get to start off with the Force theme. Oh, yes. It's feeling mighty good. And then we're also doing Chronicles of Narnia. And as we get a little better at it, I'm recognizing more and more. Coffee Lady, it might. I don't think so. Part of the reason why we went back to the Mountain West technologies with that side-to-side internet is that the clouds don't affect it. The rain doesn't really affect it. Hail doesn't really affect it. Snow doesn't really affect it. It's just ice. Unless there's a huge wind gust and it blows everything down like the wolf in the Three Pigs story, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, so our concert is on May 4th. I'm going to make sure that I put a link up on YouTube post so you guys can see it. But it'll be live streamed. Do not cite the deep magic to me, which I was there when it was written. Liam Neeson for the win. Every time. So good. Yeah, so it's coming up on May 4th, and we're going to be watching Daniel do his kids concert for the choir, and I'm looking forward to that. He's been practicing really hard, singing all his songs. Hi, Daniel. Hope you're watching. Oh man, it's good. It's good times. And then the worship leader at church reached out to me today so we could have a get to know you session. Trying to figure out some time. I think I'm going to do it on Wednesday after church and hang out with him for an hour and just kind of talk things through. Then I'll have to set up some audition time so I can go play the guitar and the drums a little bit, maybe some piano, do some singing, and see how that's going to work once the May 4th concert is over, and then I could potentially go to their Thursday night practices. Yeah. I've also been doing some work on getting things ready for the transition to Twitch. I still haven't decided if I'm going to pull the trigger. But I spent a few hours after last week's stream messing with their interface and going through the setup process. I already had a Twitch account that I made like 3 years ago in order to watch some live streams of Smash Brothers Melee. I was that guy. Really wanted to see that. I'm listening to thunder outside. That's pretty neat. So I just linked everything up. I made it Dark Maestro 857, so it matches my Minecraft name. And I set up my profile, got things linked up, set it up with Stream Elements. So now my Stream Elements interface looks different because it's set up for multi-chat. So now it has like this little YouTube symbol next to everyone's chat that I'm looking at. It's actually better than what it was before. So that's pretty neat. So I'm working on the overlays, getting everything ready. So that way, if I find that it's the right choice, that we'll switch to streaming over there. If I make that decision, I will make sure that you guys get all the notifications on YouTube about it. And as well, I'll still make sure to post the VOD from whatever we've got going on over on Twitch onto YouTube as well. It seems like a great majority of my views come after I stream, which is totally fine. For those of you watching on YouTube afterwards, welcome to the club. Join the Army of Light. Click the like button. Subscribe to Dark Maestro. All the things. Shameless plugs. Oh, yes. Got to read those guidelines. Yeah. So, I was actually going through what it meant to become an affiliate and then their partner program. And becoming an affiliate, you have to really basically have two qualifiers. You have to have streamed 7 times in the last month, and you need to have 50 followers, which is the free kind. And that's it. So I'm pretty certain we could do that. I'd have to restructure things a little bit for me, so that way I'm not doing like a 3-hour stream only on Saturdays. I'd have to get another one in there like on a Monday or on a Friday. It'd be interesting if I did like a Friday, Saturday stream. I don't know. I'm not sure what the right choice is with my family. I haven't really talked it through yet. But yeah, so on that note, we did my birthday party and my wife's birthday party on Friday. And I got a couple of gifts. My parents, they got me a grandfather clock. So, okay, quick story time on that. So I grew up, and my dad's parents had this grandfather clock and a grandmother clock and all the clocks. Like, imagine the scene in Back to the Future with the tick-tock going on in there. The little cat in the background doing the whole side-to-side tick-tock thing. This was basically my grandparents. They loved their clocks, and they loved their lighthouses. So I remember taking naps there and waking up and going getting an Oreo and just staring at that grandfather clock, waiting for the 15-minute mark so I could hear the ding dong, ding dong. Oh yeah. So then when I was 10, my parents got one, or 11, something like that. And again, I was the guy that was in charge of winding up that clock every single time because I wanted to hear those chimes. And now I have one. So I got it set up yesterday. The chimes aren't working yet. I still have to do some digging on that, see if I can get it working. But hey, I have a grandfather clock now, and it actually matches my flooring. It's really neat. And, dude, get this. So part of the whole maybe making the switch to Twitch, maybe making the switch to Twitch, say that 10 times fast, I got a thing. I got a game capture card from Elgato, a subsidiary of Corsair. And this thing is not very big. It's pretty tiny. But this will make it so that I can stream stuff from my Switch. Or if I get a newer one, like a Switch 2, I can plug it into the back here, and it'll split the signal, so it'll go to a USB signal and an HDMI, so I can plug it into a TV and have it here so I could stream it. I also got another piece that goes with this, which is an RCA to HDMI adapter. And that'll make it so I can play stuff from the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64, or the GameCube or Wii, of which I have a lot of games. I don't know, what do you guys think of that? If I were to maybe have a night every now and then where we'd have retro gaming, I think it would be a blast. Or every now and then maybe we'd stream me and the family playing Smash Brothers on Melee or on Ultimate, I don't know. Something like that. That would be neat. Yeah, you know what, Will? Once I get it figured out, I'll make sure to hit you up about it for sure. Talk about Wednesday. What you talking about, Coffee Lady? Talk about Wednesday? Smash is so much fun. Yeah, so I'm just, I think it would really help me make sure that I don't ever get into that burnout phase that I hear a lot of content creators talk about, where they feel like they just lost all the creative juices. And, I can kind of see it a little bit. You have that whenever you play a game that you really love, you play it a ton, only that one, and then you just don't want to play it anymore because you just got burned down on it. All right. And, of course, the biggest news on Wednesday, we went up to Casper. I know this talking part is going a little long here, but this is worth it, trust me. So we know how Jeef is going out to UW in the summer. In order to go there for music education. He's earned a lot of scholarships and has put in for a bunch of grants, and he still had about $9,000, $8,000 left to completely fund his college life. And so a while back, I think it was in December, something like that, he made a video and he posted it on his YouTube channel, Mr. Jeef. Go check it out. And it was just talking about how music is his passion and how he wants to bring joy through music to generations, and he wants to go be a music teacher. So he featured himself playing on the piano, playing an old Super Mario RPG song from Seaside Town after you've after you beat the boss that's there. If you guys know that game, thumbs up. I love you. Super Mario RPG is my jam too. And so he took little snippets of himself playing on the worship team, being in jazz band, playing his awesome solo for Tank. And so he made this little 2-minute video and he submitted it. And it was all right. We watched a lot of the other winners, and some of those videos were like professionally done. There was this guy that went off with Doctors Without Borders when he wasn't part of it, but volunteering, and went off to Africa and had like a professional videographer like film him doing things with that. And that was his submission. Of course he won. That was like 3 or 4 years ago. So we thought, you know what? He gave his best effort. It's good. We'll see what happens. So we get a call 2 weeks ago. Hey, Mrs. Tribby, Mr. Tribby, we just wanted to talk to you about your son because he won the scholarship for Live Moss Taco Bell for the $10,000 mark. What? Yeah, and we want to keep it a secret. We want to make sure we can truly surprise him. This is the area coach for Wyoming, the guy that's in charge of all the GMs for all the Taco Bells here, which is really interesting because I used to work for that company 14, 15 years ago. I left Taco Bell to go to Walmart. And so that was interesting that now Jeef is working for that company and is getting scholarships from them. So we hid it from him. We got his girlfriend involved. We got his girlfriend's mom involved, my whole family, and we were all totally gaslighting him on it. Yeah, we're just going to go up to Casper. It's just going to be a fun family event. Well, what are we doing? I'm not telling you. What do you mean you're not telling me? Not telling you. Oh, man, it was so great. Love it. Love Cats. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you back there. So, yeah, we had the 2.5-hour drive up to Casper there. We met at the Holiday Inn, and we were messaging the district manager incognito mode so that Jeef couldn't see. And we get in there, and we get into the hotel, and they say, oh, just hang on here for just a couple of minutes. And then Jeef sees his grandparents. He sees his girlfriend. He's like, what the heck is going on here? Are we going to like a concert or something? Oh, it's got to be a concert or something. Then he sees his area coach for Taco Bell. Hey, Zach, what are you doing here? Oh, hey, John. Hey, Jeef, how you doing, man? Gives him a nice firm handshake. Just hang on here for just a minute. So he goes off into this room. And then he comes back. All right, you guys are good to come in. So go in there, and it's like 50 people that are in there. And they're holding this banner out that says, his full name, which is spelled right, which is nice. That's a victory. For $10,000 for the Live Moss scholarship. And they're screaming, whoa, surprise! Dude, he's all... It was something else, dude. It was amazing. It I actually teared up because it was such a genuine reaction, and I was so happy for him that he's actually going to have his whole freshman year of college at UW completely funded. Completely funded. It's great. Hey there, correct spelling name is big. Trust me. Yes, this is true. Yeah, well, they spelled my last name wrong growing up in school, all through school. So yeah, that was something else. And so we stayed there for like an hour, just hanging out. Then we went to the Outback in Casper, and it was not good. Don't recommend. Don't go there. Go to Texas Roadhouse instead. But yeah, dude, it's been a pretty big week and an exciting week and a full week. Man, good stuff. Prom, scholarship, practices for concert, stuff going on at work, remodels, all the things, man. And a thunderstorm going on right now too. So all the things. Oh, goodness. All right, let's switch over to the game mode, shall we? Shall we? So last time, we were really working on the house. We wanted to make sure that the light bearer had a place to live that he could call home, but wasn't too ostentatious because it's just a single dude living by himself, trimming the wick. So that's what we're going to finish. We're going to finish that. We're going to get the roof on there. And we're going to get some of the farmland set up. Nobody can spell your first or last name, so you get it. Well, yeah, you know, your name's got the period at the end of it, so that makes it really difficult. Totally get that. Oh, man. So, yeah, I did a couple things off stream afterwards. I replaced all the torches, and I put these lanterns kind of around, kind of establishing what the border is going to be for all this. And I did a little bit of digging as to what light bearers actually do in their spare time, and they garden. The majority of them all garden because this way they actually have decent food to eat. Look at that. Do you see that? Yeah, it's a gorgeous lighthouse. Man, this is my pièce de résistance. Molto bene. Yeah, dude. Oh, let me show this to you. So as you get closer, you can see the redstone torches on the top there. And then I got the lamps that go in a circle too. Oh, yeah. It's good stuff, dude. I'm loving it. I'm super happy with it. So we finished the path last time, and I got the fencing set up for it here, so that way you can actually walk the path all the way. I found out I was missing some spots over here where it wasn't really quite going down all the way, but I got it all set up. So you can actually walk this all the way up with the windy staircase to the beginning here. Yeah, so now we just need to get the roof on there, that we can get started with the farmland. We need to get a villager up and ready. Usually they have a house that's butted up right next to the lighthouse. Like if anytime you look up a photo, you got the main lighthouse with the bricks that are there, and then the house is like literally attached to it, or it's like a short walk away. So this one I think is a little bigger than what most would be, but hey, we're in Minecraft. But yeah, so then after we finish that, at some point we're going to need to create like a spiral staircase on the inside. I'm not sure how that's going to work to kind of make it look like that's what he could do to go up there and maintain it. Yeah. Yeah. Someone spelled your name McKenzie? McKenzie? You hadn't seen that one before? Yep. This is not hardcore. This is just regular survival, but it's in hard mode. Interesting that you know my name. That's cool. Yeah, so talking about nicknames here. So my nickname growing up was Petey, and most people spell that P-E-T-E-Y, but we spelled it P-E-T-I-E. Until I was in 6th grade, and I went to band class, and I'm sitting there, and my band director's calling off roll for everyone, and because my last name starts with the T-O's towards the end, and he looks at it, he's reading everyone else's name. Rose, Anthony, John, Pete, Ty? Pete Ty? Is Pete Ty? Is he here? It's Pete. All right, it's Pete. I went to the administrator's office that day. Hey, I need you to change my name. My voice was already changing at that point, so it was all deep. Yeah, that was just a little kid. Well, why would you want to change your name? Because it's listed as PD. Oh, that's such a sweet name. Why would you want to change that? Because they called me P-Tai in class. Oh, that's just one class. You sure you really want to change it? Yes, I want to change it. Dude, just change it to my normal name. It's fine. So then I stopped having to deal with that. So then, whatever. If you want to call me Pete, PD, whatever, I don't care. It's fine. You've seen all sorts of stuff, but yours, Mackenzie, just with a K. Yep. Yep. All right, so I was thinking for the roof here, we haven't really used much copper. That's patina. Really copper at all outside of a lightning rod. And I think a patina look on this would look really good. What do you guys think? I want to do it. So yeah, so we've got the prismarine look that we've got going on here, especially with the dark prismarine. Well, looks pretty good. But the patina has a bit more of a greenish texture to it instead of the blue hue. And that's kind of what I want to go for over there. I think that'll look a lot better, especially with Mac and Row. That's right. Just as long as you don't break your tennis racket, you'll be just fine, okay? Yeah, so let's go back over to our other base. We can get some copper and bring it over. I believe we have all of it stored over there for right now. Hydration time, okay? Oh, yes. Here we go. And wrong side. There it is. Dude, we've got to name the boat. So we had Jenny 2. Then we had Jenny 3. Do we just need to name this one Jenny 4? Or do I need to go with like a different naming structure there? What do you guys think? Just regular Jenny? Come on, guys. Let's get a little creative. Jen, nay. I love it. Okay, that's it. That's the winner. Coffee Lady wins. No, I said hi to you, Love Cats. I said hi twice. When you came in and then when you came back. Yeah. How you doing? You're a sad hamster. Why are you a sad hamster? Red October. I didn't need to be up this far, did I? I did not. I got my copper up here. What should we do? Lieutenant Dan. Jen, then take off a letter each time it gets lost. Oh, man. I'll have to think about that one. I think we're going to need a few different stacks of the copper here. Let's turn back on the RTX. We also have a bunch of copper sitting at the other base, too. But this copper here, we had a little bit of patina stuff, and I wanted to kind of go through. Yeah. We can start with that, and then we can go back and take a look at it. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Hi. Oh, wait. Vixie's in the chat. What? She had prom last night. Yeah, you did. Along with half of everyone else in the world, too. It's nice. I saw your photos. They look really nice. That dress looks really good on you. And your sister, too. Seemed like you guys were really genuinely happy in that, too. I need to fix this hallway. Ugh, it's so gross. Your prom isn't for another 2 weeks? Yeah, you know, Jeef's prom isn't for another 2 weeks, too. Almost there. I think I want to spend a little bit of time on this. Maybe once we finish the roof, kind of working on this hallway a little bit here, because this is all this looks amazing, and you can just sleep, just go right through it. That's the technical sound effect too. Okay. The Royal Yacht. That's funny. Do I have another anvil? I have an anvil over here. Let's just go use that real quick. Head not to Le Gardien farm. Oh, I missed. There we go. Should have the anvil over here, right? Yep. All right, here it is. Oh, I think it needs to be punny. Like, more than just Gen A. Gen A. Yes. She's my little horsey. Boom. It is done. Okay. Let's go ahead and zoom on out of here. Oh, man, I love the trident. It helps out so much. That's kind of neat. When you start falling through the rain and then you pass it up. Turtle ship 9,000. His power level's over 9,000. Oh. Let's go sleep real quick. All right. You know, it's okay, Love Cats. Vixie doesn't respond to most of my chats either on stream. If she wants to lurk, she can totally just lurk. Sweet. Okay, so let's kind of make sure that this looks all right. So we've got 3 of these blocks, and I wanted to really show off the patina look that's here. So it's going to kind of be like that look. Remember that we're going to have some carrot fields around here too. I may or may not have a couple of lines of something else just to fill it out so it's not all just carrots. That's what I was thinking though. So there's other options that are there too. You want to fight some withers? Do you need some beacons or something? I'm down. As long as you got some skulls, we can go to town. See that? That rhymed. Wait, is Angel in the chat too? Did I miss that? No, I did not miss that. Okay. Your favorite pastime? Slaying the wither. That's right. Yeah, you know, I think that's going to work. I think that's really going to work. What do you guys think? There's another option where we could use... I did miss that. Oh, there's not Angel. Bingle bongle. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I see that. She said it after Will said, carrot. I love the angry face. That's great. Did you pack your angry eyes while you were at it too? Hashtag no beacon. You have not fought a wither yet? Oh, we could make that happen. Yes, we could make that happen for sure. All right, let's go get the stone cutter over here. We're gonna bring it over there. We're gonna need it. I'm trying to force myself to use these stairs to make sure it's actually functional. Seems like with the speed, it goes a little fast. You've beaten one wither. Nice. Nice. Okay. So we're going to do... Yes. We don't want the waxed. Nope. I'm going to have to put that away. So let's go like this, and we can make all the stairs that we're going to need. Maybe not that much. Yes, there's a stack. And then we can make the regular blocks. And then we can make the half slabs. Because I'm sure we're going to need all that too. I don't know why I brought the copper door. I already have a door. I don't know. Always saying that she's so smart. No, I said hi to Merton. He even called me by name. And I was like, I don't know how you know my name. That's interesting. Hi. Because he asked if it was hardcore, and I said no. All right, so we can use this oxidized cut copper to speed the rate at which these all patina as well. We're all a bunch of noobs. All right. How am I going to get up there? That's fine. How far down do I want this to come? This one needs to be out a little ways, like so. Yes. Doing roofs is not the easiest thing. Okay. Yeah, I like the little indent there. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna need some scaffolding. Let's go get some of that. You're gonna get your mother a candle and it says Mom's last nerve. Okay. Scaffolding's on top. Let's just get a stack of it. Whoop. There we go. Sweet. Okay, now we can kind of get up on top, take care of things. Okay. Sweet. Kind of need to do the same thing over here, right? Yes. Because we needed it to be right, not there. Come on, place. That's not placing. Is it? No, it's not. I'm so good at this game, guys. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Is that what I did? I think that is, right? And then I can replace that full block there with... Yes. Yes. Half sentences are always best. When is Mother's Day? I actually don't know that date, and I should because I'm in charge of the Mother's Day profile at work. that's a good thing for me to know. I fell off. Dude! Okay. Put it on there. Sweet. Yes. Loving it. Even more. Yes. Okay. And then I'll just need to have these guys here. Yeah. Thinking about the gables, like, do I need to have those a different color? I need to come out one more on these. Break that one so I can place the other one behind it. Yep. Sweet. Trying to figure out how tall we're going to want this to be. Okay. Your last name is A-. Love it. All right. We can kind of come out and do this on here too. Making the roof. Making the roof. One more. Yeah. Sweet. Yep, we're going to need a lot of copper. It's a thing. We're going to need it. You do not enjoy watching dolphins die at my guardian farm? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get these on here. And yes. Oh, wait, how do I want this to be on the inside? Oh, yes, love it. I'm already doing it. It's happening right now. You see that? It's a thing. This is going to create that kind of inset look when you're inside the house. I think it looks really neat. Oh, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? For sure, one of the Minecraft opening messages says, "Don't kill dolphins, you monster." I'm not killing the dolphins, okay? It's the trident killer that's doing it. Just because I threw them and the dolphins swim into it. Okay. We need to get a lot more of this ready. Yep. Let's go ahead and get a bunch more. Boom. Sweet. No, the dolphins. You guys. Do I want that one to be the inset too? Yes, I do. Sweet. So let's do it like this. I need to replace that then, don't I? Yes, I do. Why? Because it's the right thing, huh? Sweet. Let's continue on to here, and then we'll go take a look to see if this is the right height that we're going to want it. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't need to be too ostentatious. I think that's a good height. Then we can just do the half slabs on top. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, see, that should take it. Yeah. This nighttime glow kind of gives it a little eerie look, doesn't it? Whoop. That was just randomly placed, wasn't it? Okay, I need light. Let's do some sleeping. What about the left thing? Are they bottlenoses? Hey guy, what you doing there? You're not invited to my party, okay? That's next door. All right, let's get that wood. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. Yep. And I put it away. Let's get it out. We just need a little bit because I just need that wood that's got all four sides. And that should give me, that is, what did I just do? Slow down. There we go. Teaching moments commence. Here's a stream idea for you. Teach Mackenzie how to make a pumpkin melon farm. Pretty exciting, eh? Yes. Yes, that's exciting. It is always exciting. And I don't appreciate the implication that redstone is not exciting. There we go. Good. And we can just leave that out for now. So now we can replace the little parts that are sticking out. Yep. Just like so. I'm thinking this one might actually go higher. Yep, I'm thinking so. There we go. Let's come back up and finish that other little piece over there. Sweet. It is exciting, however, teaching may not be the peak content choice. Well, I think that's all on how you present it. I think teaching can be amazing. Pick up our mess. Okay. Let's keep plugging away at it, shall we? I feel like I missed something with love cats here. I see the ag, and then all the angry faces. Did I miss something there, love cats? That's a second time doing that. All right. Let's keep working on this. Okay, and then. Sweet. Place this down below. We can break the block and place the other part. Yes. Chad fell down. Don't fall down. It's not good. I don't recommend it for your health. All right, someone's in my house. It's the best ever. Hey, yo. Okay. Let's continue this on here. What's up, MadLad? Welcome back to the stream, dude. Good to see you. I took your advice and I downloaded that newer pack that night. I found it, downloaded it, and it fixed all the things just like you said. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Is this where the Lightkeeper Keston lives? No, his name is Sam. Okay? Sam Wickie, because he's a Wickie. Remember what we talked about last stream? The person that maintains the lighthouse actually has a name, and it's a Wickie or a light bearer, one of those two things. So we're gonna make Farmer Sam here and call him Sam Wickie. In honor of the fact that my kids have been watching a bunch of Transformers recently. No good peak stealer. What's going on here? Whoop. You have something way better than just fixes coming to Better RTX soon. Glad to hear it's working for you. What's being built here? Well, so a couple of weeks ago, while I was on vacation, and then right after, we finished the lighthouse. We finished the lighthouse. Got a little redstone circle of awesomeness that's on there. 'Tis amazing. And now we're making the place to live for the light bearer. Yeah. 'Tis the plan. So we're using copper, hoping that it's going to patina in the end. Kind of get that kind of greenish look to it, which I think will look amazing here. Yeah, I saw your comment on... I saw your comment in the Discord there talking to someone else about how you had something in the works that was bigger and better. And you left us all in suspense. It was amazing. 10 out of 10. Whoop. There we go. Sweet. think maybe this is pretty close to where I want the top. Maybe one more level and then bounce it from there. Yes. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Oh, I forgot the outside. Sweet. All right, there we go. You think the lighthouse needs to be taller? Dude, it's taller than the mountains. That's a lot of work. I don't know if I can make it that. I don't think I can make it taller. I have to really widen the base. You found my thumbnail lookout point? Yeah, I'm a little wood spire over there. You know, I always kind of wondered whenever I was watching Hermitcraft or whatever, why there's just these random pillars everywhere. I thought it was because, you know, like a new Minecrafter, you just need to see your bearings. So you got to get up and look around. No, it's for thumbnails. I got a platform, a little bamboo platform there. I built this one up for this specific thumbnail here. It'll all be revealed soon. Definitely worth building anticipation for. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so then we can finish this off here. So we're putting a little cap on here so that way nothing else spawns. So we don't get the random zombie that just decides to make a perch, you know? Okay. We need more stairs. Yeah, I agree with Coffee Lady Cats. Best thing you can do when it comes to stress is to talk about it and let it out so you can process it. If you don't actually let your stress out, it just turns into like a champagne bottle with a cork on it, and then you pop that cork and it just goes boom, and it explodes everywhere and then it boils over like a lava volcano. Not like lava chicken, but a lava volcano. There's Will pelting me with snowballs. This guy, what the heck? Okay. I'm gonna have to try to deuter this one up here. Yes. Oh, yes. Love it. Okay, and then that needs to go so I can replace this. Perfect. Is who vomiting? What's going on? Stop talking about you? Okay. There we go. We got to get our patina blocks worked in so that it'll free up a little more inventory too. And then we've got our regular half slabs here. You should add mob heads. Well, there's a way to get them in Bedrock. It's just not nearly as easy as Java with the add-ons. I think having mob heads would be pretty neat. He was like throwing items out and asked if he was vomiting, and then he left. Okay. You know, we're going to have to make like a fireplace in this thing. I think a lot of folks that live on the beach have fireplaces, and fireplaces are neat. Whoop, sleep. Thank you. All right. We needed to have some more wood. I feel like the woodchuck from Full House. You wouldn't have to have any wood, would you? Where's Dave Coulier when you need him? Let's get these back out here. We'll get a few more. We can make it right. What is going on here? Pale oak saplings. Oh, I'm being bombarded with all the wonderfulness. What is going on here? Pale oak. Love it. Some more gold. Whoa! Whoa, that's a lot of iron. And a flowering azalea. Ooh. Victory! That's awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, you just noticed that you just now noticed the capes? Yes. See, look at my cape. That is not showing anything in all its glory. It had Steve on it. Where'd it go? Huh. Perhaps I should relog so I can display Steve in all of his glory. Was that a saxophone? So that was a goat horn. So one of the things you can do in Minecraft is that you can have a goat try to ram you, and if you get him to run into a regular stone wall instead, one of his horns will break off, which then you can use as like a shofar. Well, it was there when I started. I don't know. I can't see it. Huh. Well, I talked about it last stream, how I went and I stayed after, and I went and I did the whole minigame thing, and I got the cloak. The urine cloak. Okay. I may want to change that, but right now that's what we're going to start with. All right, let's get one of these replaced with a patina. Does it need to be waxed? No, it doesn't. But that's the one I have. So we're using that one, okay? Okay. Sweet. Picking up the things. Oh, wait. We need to finish fixing those corners, right? Yes. I need more regular dark oak. Okay. No, yearn. So Y-E-A-R-N. Like, I yearn for the mines. The mines are calling my name. He yearns for the mine. So, the yearn cloak. Whoop, that did not do what I wanted. That's okay, we can fix it. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Sweet. Okay, then we need to get that one too then. I am missing something here, aren't I? What did I just miss? You left me some signs at the Guardian farm. Well, that's good to know. Is it because I'm a dolphin killer? I know what you're going for there. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I really need to enunciate a little bit more there. Yeah, urine, not urine, urine. Okay. What's a Fix-It Felix? Fix-It Felix, you know, from, oh, what was it called? Wreck-It Ralph? Remember? Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet? And so how is this going to work here? Yes. Trying to use the wind stuff there. That's neat. The waters, yeah. Okay, come on. That's not the right one. this is here. Okay. Am I going to go further than that? We'll see what we can come up with. I don't know. You know, sometimes doing a roof is not the easiest thing. And you kind of have to like figure out the weird corners, especially when you do this kind of weirdish design that's here. It's not super easy when you try to have a consistent roof. So we'll see what we can do. There we go. Tis better. Yes. Yes. Okay. Feeling it. This is good. And then we're going to have to put like a patina block here. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Do it. Sweet. And we can come back in and do that special fanciness that we were trying to do here, except it's not going to like that block there. You guys sitting over there twerking in the window? What are you doing? Okay. You guys are something else. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring this over and match it up. Maybe this can be like where the fireplace comes up. I don't know. We'll have to play with this a little bit and see how it goes. Let's come out a little farther. It's interesting the sound that this makes whenever you're building it. So this needs to be like a wall, right? Yep, that'll need to be a wall for sure. Yeah? Yeah? It's getting there. A little inset there. We'll have to have some lights hanging down. You just learned about slime blocks and Riptide not too long ago? You're going to find an animal or something to go with your maze. May I recommend the dolphin? We need some more of the stairs. We're almost out. Boom. Okay. So this roof now goes down a whole set. So this needs to be the nice wood. There's a chicken in the water. Well, you know what? That's kind of like lava chicken, but it's not lava chicken. I may not recommend the dolphin. Oh, come on. It's just fun. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna look pretty nice, I think. We've got a good thing going on here. Turned it into a boat chicken. Oh, what did I do there? Put it the wrong way, that's what I did. Okay, so how far up did we go on this one? We went up pretty far. We went up pretty far. Oh Lord, it's a fire. It's Ellie Fogg in the house. Right there. She just joined the chat. Welcome to the stream, Ellie. Good to see you. You missed it. I was talking about your prom yesterday and how I had this grand entrance. It was amazing. That does not feel right. I think it needs to be the half slabs here. Yep. Doing it to it right now. How am I going to make this work? I don't know. maybe this can just kind of be the same height there. Yes, yes, it can. It's all right. We got it figured out, guys. It's good. Right there. That's not the right block. There it is. That's the right block. Did I run out of half slabs? I did. The doves are considered lovebirds? Is that what you were saying there? I think I might have missed something. All I know is that it's nighttime and I must sleep. Call me B-dubs because I gotta sleep. It's true. You guys made it. I told you made a power couple. You didn't want to believe me. By the way, did you win? So you said that you were on the prom court. How did that turn out? Jeep was hot. Nice. I think I'm gonna have to go get more copper from my copper farm. Swans. They have chicken boats in that tunnel. What am I missing here? Are we talking about the Disneyland ride? Yes, and nope, that needs to go one more, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Thought I had it, and I did not. I did not have it. Let's get the half slabs in there. Yes, that's what we're going for. We can wall this off here in a second. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're making that progress. I like it. We're going to break down here and fill in this little spot. Anyone have a slime ball nearby? I do, actually. In my end chest with my redstone stuff. I can get that out here in a moment. Place down these blocks. Whoop. Oh, that's fine. Perfect. Love it. Okay. Redstone box activate. Who asked for the slime ball? It was the best ever. Slime ball for you. You just want a slime ball or did you want a slime block? So you were technically prom princess. Oh. One rank down from prom queen. The group that got king and queen are twins. They got it. That's interesting. Well, I did say you did look like a princess, says Bearded Barley. This is true. They got voted because our redneck idiots wanted them to have a dance together. Okay, Ellie. I have a string too. I have all the things, okay? I am the keeper of all the things. You remember that. You just want a singular lead? I have a lead. Stream is freezing up on your end. Anyone else having that problem? I am dropping a small amount of frames. I've dropped 600 in the last hour, which is 0.2%. Lead. Lead on. Okay. You didn't get the one about the rednecks? Okay, sorry. Let me read it out. Let me read it. So she said, yes, so I was technically prom princess, one rank down from prom queen. The group that got king and queen are twins. Then she said, they got voted in because our redneck idiots wanted to have them dance together. Wanted them to dance together. That's, gosh, no, ew, gosh, ew. Brother, ooh. Brother, ooh. Okay. Yep, that's it. It's so wrong. That's so wrong, Ellie. And I needed to cover this up too. I don't think I did this right, did I? Whoop. Did I do that right? No, I did. I just didn't do the underside. Got it. Okay, I figured out what I did. I done figured it out. It's fine. I got it. Okay, let's fix that from the inside then. Let's place down a torch for visibility. Yep. Yep. I seen it. What the heck? So, okay. So, on the east side of Cheyenne is a small town called Burns. They only have like 1,200 people or something like that. So, it's a very big ranching community, farming community. Most people out there have property. So, their sense of humor is a little off, I guess you could say. I don't know. Yes, let's figure that out there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. I think that's good. YouTube must have censored it out. Oh my gosh. Did their teeth say it all? No, it's the little patch that sits on the bottom of their lip, you know, so it makes them look like Bubba Gump from Forrest Gump. Did I say Bubba Gump? Bubba. What was Bubba's last name in Forrest Gump? I'm not remembering. You said it, Cal. You just gotta keep it in the family. Oh, not you too. Oh. Okay. All right, let's fix that little gap that's there. We're almost done with the roof, guys. We're making some good progress. Okay. So in order to do this right, we're gonna have to. Yes, that's what we're doing right there. Right here, right now. Okay. Then I can put some slabs on the underside there in order to make that flush. Yeah, okay. That works. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay. We're getting there. That little piece there is missing something. Let's fix that. Shrimp scampi, shrimp gumbo, shrimp sandwich. That's about it. Ooh, that is not good. We got to get a block there. Am I out? No, I have one still. There we go. And okay, so let's put this out right here. There we go. That's good. It's getting there. This weird angle roof, man, it's causing problems. It's all right. We knew what we were doing. We knew what we were doing. Definitely, 100%. 10 out of 10. I think that's going to have to stay that way for now. I might have to look at that later. Let's get back on top. I still have a couple stacks. I think we're sitting pretty then. Wow. Chat is going off about shrimp there. Yes, I love it. Bubba's last name was Bubba Shrimp. That's right. Scrolling through the chat real quick. You bought the water chicken for Sam? You brought the water chicken for the waterfowl? Love it. Bubba Blue! Bubba Blue! All right, thank you. It comes from a long line of blue. Shrimp and potatoes, shrimp mayak. Okay, good. Good. Bubba Blue. And then we're going to have to come out a little ways on this one in order to make this one work. Yes. Then we can break it and fix it. Okay, come on now. Some weird angles here. I don't know how this is going to work, guys. We're going to figure this out, though. What did they say? Trust the process? I don't know about that. Okay. We can get another set up here. Yep. And then this is going to be the front of the bedroom where the door is. Yes? Yes. Perfect. Gotta go sleep. It's almost nighttime. Whoop. That's the chest. Oh, you Googled it? Amazing what happens when you have that technology at your fingertips. Sweet. Running kind of low on materials here. We're gonna have to go off to the Guardian farm and go watch the dolphins get killed. I mean, get copper. Get copper. Yes, that's totally exactly what I meant to say. Ooh, frog lights too. That might look good in here. That might look really good in here, actually. Okay. So then we can put these down. Yes. Nope, not that one. That one does not like me. What am I planning on doing outside of this house? I'm planning on doing a carrot farm around here. And maybe like a row of beets and a row of wheat. But not a lot grows on the coast, so I'm trying to be somewhat strategic on what I place down. Yeah, that's what we're going to make a Farmer Sam. I haven't decided if I wanted to wall off everything. Considering it, but I have not decided. I haven't decided. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, goodness. So today, we actually went to an FCA event for Jeef and for Ellie. That was pretty neat. We were able to kind of talk about what that meant. So it's the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. What's really interesting is that Jeef is not really in a sport technically, but they still let him kind of participate. It's like they give him a consolation award for being in marching band or something. I don't know. Like, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Does marching band count as a sport since they have to do all those practices and everything, or does it not count? I need more copper. I gotta go back. Let's do it. Yeah, I agree. That was my point to Jeef, but he's like, oh, I don't know if it's really a sport. You know, it's like you've got a coach, it's the band director. You've got team captains, which is like the drum major. You have practices that go throughout the summer for summer camp, just like football. There's a lot of things that are similar about it. It's just not... Save the Dolphins! Might as well just put Save the Clock Tower on here while we're at it. Oh my goodness, that's great. Ken's, that was pretty awesome. Thanks for putting that up. I'm sure the Dolphins appreciate it too. You've also been to FCA? Oh. Well, all right then. All right, so we've got our copper sitting down here. I think one block of stacks will work. I don't think we need to do anything else special with that. Oh, yes. Oh, that's coming together. I love it. Yeah, you know, I haven't really ever done anything with FCA, so it was interesting kind of going there to listen to everybody talk about it, what it means to them, what they do. Well, I don't know what I'm doing with that there. Okay. How are we going to make this work? We're going to put blocks here. Of course, we have to go to the cutter. And we'll make some more stairs. We're going to need them, I'm sure. Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, so they had a speaker that was there, and I actually really enjoyed what she had to talk about there. She's like 24, 25. She's a professional out in Laramie who used to do volleyball. She was raised in a Christian family, but didn't really make it her own faith. You know, there was that whole thing of like, oh, yeah, you know, I go to church, I'm a Christian, and that's not really what being a Christian is about. So she talked about what that impact was on her life. So she was raised in it, and she was living that life for a long time, going to the youth group, going to FCA even with her dad, who was a leader in the group for a long time, but she didn't really have a personal relationship with Jesus. And so she eventually went, she got to be a senior, and before then, about when she was a sophomore, she said I think it was her pastor had died. He committed suicide, which is incredibly sad. And she said she was just done with Christianity at that point. She didn't want to have anything to do with a God that would allow someone that close to him, quote unquote, do that. And so she dodged it for years, and she would just lie to her family, you know, was she reading the Bible? Oh yeah, I'm reading it, or just roll her eyes kind of thing. So she said that she just didn't want to have anything to do with it for a long time. Until she was a senior, she's like, you know, fine, I guess I'll just listen to my dad. He keeps asking me if I'm reading the Bible. So she started reading, started attending more things, and then she started realizing that that person did not have a close relationship with his creator. And that one person does not make it. I don't know, Barley. There wasn't really much explanation that was given on that. But anyway, the actions of one does not necessarily define an entire faith, especially that in Christianity. And so she started reading it and started giving parts of her life over to Christ. Like she was a Christian in the sense that she had admitted that she was a sinner, but never really actually went through the process of repenting and like turning 100% of it over. So she started doing that, but didn't really want to do all of it. So she said she got into an abusive relationship while she went to college. She went to LCCC for volleyball, or not LCCC, I'm sorry, community college out in Nebraska. And then she transferred out to UW to finish that out there where she had a scholarship, and she got into an abusive relationship out there. And she talked about how she didn't realize that she was in an abusive relationship until it was way far gone. She didn't really give a ton of details on that, but I've seen that kind of stuff before, and that sucks. Oh, you met her while she was in that relationship. Man, that's rough. So she said she eventually broke up with the dude and then decided she wanted to turn all of that over into to God. So instead of just kind of turning part of it a little bit, like, well, you know, everything else except sports and except and relationships, she's just not going to turn it over. She decided at that point, look, this is just not going well. I'm heading down the wrong path here. I don't want to do this anymore. So she stopped. Well, you know, right? So at that point, she decided she wanted to be full-fledged Christian. She wanted to actually like have a relationship with the Creator. And things started changing. So she said that she, for the longest time, defined herself by her success and her performance, specifically that within volleyball. And being a straight A student, she's like, I thought my identity was the kid that got the straight A's. That was the easy child to raise. That wasn't the hard one. And that was kind of her identity, instead of being like, I am who I am first, and then everything else flows from that. So like, I believe that, when you're a Christian, that everything else flows from that faith first. It changes who you are from the inside out, and everything else comes from that. And if you don't have that foundation, it's that house that's built on sand. And she was realizing that as she was continually making those poor choices. So she talked through that. She talked through how just going to church doesn't mean that you're a Christian, and then also what it means to worship the creation instead of the Creator. So like, I struggled with this with music for a long time, where I put music in a place of where it was not supposed to be. And instead of realizing that God was the creator of music, I was thinking, I am a musician and I write songs, therefore this is who I am, instead of understanding it was a gift that was given to me. And well, that's a chicken. That is definitely a chicken. Guys. Okay. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. I actually went up to her in the end and told her that I really appreciated her story, and that I think a lot more people need to hear it. And it's a story that I think is really missing in the church. Okay, let's fill this in, and then we can kind of go from there. Yes, that is not what I wanted to do. I say yes, and what I meant was no! That's not going to work there. I need to place it off this one first. And then go like this. Yes! Got it. Frank and Shelly are the chickens' names. Okay. That's an interestingly unique choice, and I love it. Take a nap. FCA has opened you up to hearing so many stories similar to Macy's. Your last leader's testimony, Anna, was one testimony that got you through your parents' divorce and your cousin's death. Woo! Okay. Yeah, I think it's really good to share your testimony, the things that you struggled, and I think it's really important to remember that just because you're a Christian doesn't mean that life is going to be all hunky-dory. The Bible actually says it's going to be the opposite. That it will be hard. And just because you have someone in your corner necessarily when it comes to eternity doesn't mean that things on the temporal basis are going to be good. Wait, what? Shelly Money. Got it. And then Smarty. You're going to get another bird and name him Pants too while you're at it? Okay, so how are we going to do this? I haven't figured this out. Whoop, too far. Okay. We can finish this part off at least. Yep. Love it. Yes, I do. Need a seed. I want to see what the chick looks like. How upsetting is it if you build a tiny chicken coop so they aren't tied to the door. You can build a tiny chicken coop. I just may or may not remove it later on. I haven't decided. Okay. So then this needs to be... Yes. That's what it needs. Got it. And then we can have this kind of roof thing coming. Yes. Yes. Love it. That did not work. Nope, it did not. What am I missing there? I'm missing something that I messed it up there. What did I mess up? We wouldn't change your story if you ever got the chance. She said, it was hard, barely. It was hard, Barley. Life tore me up and broke me in ways I didn't know were possible. And the devil never ceased to rip me apart, but in that brokenness is where I felt the Lord's love the most. Isn't that... That's so true. That is definitely how it works. Oh, because I didn't build this in the right spot. Ha! Ha! Got it. Maybe if I knew how to do my job. Okay. Let's just go ahead and finish this part off here. And if we need to remove it, we can remove part of it, but it'll help to visualize what we need to get going on here. What are you talking about the Fonz for? You got talking about Fonzarelli. Forget about it. Okay, well. All right, so then we can fix this part here. So that way we've got the blocks that are in there. Yeah. And then I can get the little half slab things in place. Yes. Yes, that is what we needed. Got it. Place it down. And then we can elevate it. Sweet. Good. Then we can place this guy here. Raise it up. Getting it figured out. We got to do the same thing over here, I think. How do we make that look over here? Did we ever finish that side? We did not finish that side. So is that just going to need to be... I raise that one up? Yep, sure is. Got it. Got it figured out. And then I'm going to do this one. Like this. Yes. Sweet. Okay. We can place down the little half slabs here to finish covering this up. And yeah. Yes, that's what I want. Almost there. And I am out of the stairs again. Goodness gracious. So you knew this copper was going to come to good use at one point. Definitely knew it. The whole time. It's not just because I'm a hoarder. Make 3 chickens. Name the first one Kentucky, the next one fried, and then the third one duck. Yes. I don't have enough half slabs. I need to make a couple more of those. Yep, do it. Very good. Very good. Love it. Is it Mikey time? Just about. I want to finish this roof and then we can do Mikey. We can do all the things with the Mikester. Yep, that just happened. And we'll put this across in order to really build the wall. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yes, this is what I wanted. This is what we needed. Okay, and then we can have that little piece. Got it. Okay. We can have it touch the wall here. I'm missing a spot. What am I missing here? All right, so if I can just finish this piece off here, then it should make sense. I think we need to have just a regular block there. Yes. Then the half slabs galore. Yes. So we get more stairs here, here. Okay. Okay, yes. I'm feeling that for sure. For certain. How am I going to get that one? How am I going to get that one underneath? There's a dog on my roof. Yep, don't see a dog on my roof. What are you talking about? What? Oh, you mean a bird? There might have been a bird. This is true. I may or may not have missed it. And I need to have a little block there in order to make that match. Okay. So basically, it's almost done. I just have this little tiny patch here that I've got to figure out. And then that should be it. So how am I going to do this? If I wall this off here, I should about do it, right? Oh, we got to sleep. It's time. It's time to go night-night. You're just quoting up. Kevin, there's a dog on your roof. Okay. I mean a bird. I see. Where did that come from? How do we get to up? Usually I can get those connections, but I missed this one. Wow. Okay. Okay, this is turning out to be something more than I thought it was going to. That's kind of neat. I like it. All right, how am I going to finish this off? Gotta finish it. And it's going to have to be another block there. Yep. In order to make that work, it's going to have to be that. And then we can place this one not that way. There we go. That's better. Okay, so place that on there. Here. Get one more solid block. And a half slab there. Okay. Is that all she wrote? I think I'm missing this here. All right, time to review. I don't like that little look there. We'll have to mess with that later. Okay. We need to fix that. It needs to be stairs into the half slabs instead of just straight half slabs. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. That's better. Kind of looks a little off center, but once it all goes patina, it'll be fine. Okay, and then this one, I think we needed to do the same thing here. Yep. What else are we missing? Whoop, Chad fell down. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that roof. That's great. Wunderbar. Okay. So then we can kind of plot out where we want to have a fireplace if we're going to do that. I'm not even certain we're going to. Yes. Oh, I'm liking this a lot. Let's see if we can light this up a little bit more. I'll replace it with real lighting later on. I just want to see the inside here. Is that something I can replace? Yes, it is. Let's go. Okay. Interesting. I like that. That's going to be good. I might need to play with this design a little bit there. Not sure how I feel about that. Oh, that's why we replaced it. I forgot about that. Maybe we can put like an accent there to kind of cover that up. It looks a little weird. All right, you guys seen anything on here that we missed that maybe we need to make a little better? Oh, that could go up. Yep, it's gonna happen right now. Right here, right now, in this here place. Sweet. Oh, oh. Will's calling it out. He's saying I missed a part. I gotta go check it out. Yeah, it looks a little weird. I wasn't really quite sure what to do with that. I mean, I could do like this whole thing, but then you get like that dual layer thing that's going on. What if I put a whole brick there? Okay, that'll work, maybe. That does not work. It needs to be like That? It's like I need a vertical pillar or something like that. I just need a single stair to be able to kind of go sideways there, and that's it. That's going to have to work for now. I might change that up. I'm not sure. My music sounded like Taylor Swift, Romeo and Juliet song. Nice. Hey, Aubrey, welcome to the stream, dude. Okay, so now it's the test. Now we need to go off and look in the distance, from the distance. That is the true test. If we go up here, make this our new perch for right now, just so we can take a look at it. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty nice. I think that looks really nice. Yep. That's what I had envisioned. That's good. So then eventually this will all patina, and it'll look absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. What's with the infection I've got going on here? Interesting. Okay. All right. We said as soon as we finish the bridge that it would become time for Mikey time. The bridge. Did I say the bridge? I meant the roof. It's like the bridge of a song, okay? I'm thinking musically. It happens. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty neat. It's good, a good design. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. All right, guys. It is time. It is time to do time to spend time with Mikey, our favorite dog. My favorite dog. He's definitely my favorite dog. This guy. Oh, he knew it. I didn't even have to say his name. Mikey. How you doing, buddy? Hi. Hi, buddy. How are you? You having a good day? Hanging out with mom downstairs, huh? With Mrs. Caffeine herself? Yeah, I love you, buddy. Oh. Thanks, buddy. Oh, I love you. You're a good boy, you know that? Yes, you are. Thanks for watching the house while we went to that FCA event today. I really appreciate you doing that. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, buddy. What a beauty boy. That's right. It's Mikey. M-I-K-E-Y time. Not C-K-E-Y. It's just a K. No C. That's right. Man, I love this dog. He's still like... Okay, so we gave him a couple of bones to chew on. Like one was like a bacon-flavored brown one with the red tips. So it looks like kind of a bone on a rope, but tastes like bacon. He loves it. We gave it to him. We also gave him that kind of like... what's it called? It's like a bone filled with like marrow stuff. And it's like, it's thick. It's a thick boy. And he loves it. So I gave it to him. When we gave it to him, he was super excited about it. He was super excited about it. And was just wagging his tail, like shaking his whole body kind of thing. And usually doesn't get that excited. Reminds me of his dad. So every time we give it to him, like I pick it off the ground and I put it in his mouth. He's like, oh, really? You're giving it to me? That's right. This is the gift you gave me. And he gets super happy again. All right, buddy. You ready for this? High five. Oh, you knew it. You knew it, buddy. Good job. We've been trying to work on speaking with him so he can bark on command. Not quite there yet, but we found that because he barks at the door, we can kind of trick him into it. So I've been working on it. So we'll get like some steak or some bacon, sausage, or some sort of meat that he just absolutely loves. It was flawless, wasn't it? Yeah, and so then I'll send someone to the front door to go ring the doorbell, and he'll start barking, and at the same time I'll say speak. And he'll bark, and I'll say, good boy, and I'll give him the food. You know, some dogs, they really they understand, hey, get up, buddy. Don't be camera shy. Come on, buddy. Get up, come on. You got to show the masses. Okay, you ready for this? High five. That's a good boy. Yes, you are. So we're working on trying to get him to speak. He's got a big voice. I love it. That's a good boy, buddy. All right, so here we go. We talk about this every time. So Mikey, to me, is an awesome source of joy. He gives unconditional love to me. I can leave him alone in the house for 3 hours. I come home, he's like, I'm so glad you're home. I love you. And it's just amazing. He's a continuous source of joy for me. But it's only going to be temporary. He'll live to be 13, 14, 15, something like that, if he doesn't have any other issues. Which I hope he doesn't, and I'm praying he doesn't, because he's a good boy. So my true foundation, though, is Jesus. So, I'm a Christian. What that means is that I believe that there is only one way, and that way is through Jesus' sacrifice. So last week we just celebrated Resurrection Day. A lot of people call it Easter. That celebrates the final step of that process, where he came down, he was born. We celebrate that on Christmas. He died on Good Friday, and then we celebrate that he came back to life on that Sunday, that Resurrection Day Sunday. And without all those pieces there, with him coming and living a perfect life, and then dying anyway and taking our place, there is no pathway for us, because it's a list of laws that you can never be perfect with. You try to look at the list of the things of what it means to be perfect. It's just, dude, you do one thing, you think the wrong thing, and you're done. And that was kind of the point. It was to beg the fact that to beg the question, well, why do it? Right, because you need a savior to do that. That's the whole point. So he wants us to choose him, just like this guy chooses me. Don't you? Don't you choose me? Yeah, you do. So if you haven't made that choice yet, if you're still kind of on the fence about what faith means to you, faith is faith in what's going to come later on. After you die, what happens? Is it just the nothingness? And I refuse to believe. Can you sit up, buddy? Oh, I refuse to believe that there's the nothingness. Everything is too beautiful, too put together for there not to be a creator out there, for someone not to be an architect behind it all. And I want to meet him. I want to go spend eternity with him. And so that's what that does. So, and it's a free gift too. It's not a list of things you have to do in order to be a Christian. It's an acknowledgement that you can't do it. It's kind of the opposite. It kind of is contrary to what we believe as humans, right? We want to believe that we can do everything. As long as we put our minds to it, you can accomplish anything. Well, not being perfect. That's an impossible task. But that's the point. That's the point. So choose the Savior. Choose the true source of joy. And if you guys like what we got going on here, make sure, number one, like the stream, like the video if you're watching it after the fact, because you're on YouTube and you're awesome. And then make sure you subscribe to Dark Maestro and click the button so you can see all my notifications. Ding that bell so you can see when I put a post up, so I'm streaming on a Sunday instead of on a Saturday because of prom. I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy. And if you know someone that you think might like what we got going on here, dude, spread the word. Spread the word. We want to make a community where people can feel comfortable in their faith. Just like church, except not the church. We're playing Minecraft. You're a good boy, buddy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. So on that note, Mountain Dew, I've been courting you for almost a year. And one day you'll get this message, hopefully at some point. Be the spark that ignites the beacon. Mountain Dew, I love you. You smell that? You smell it? It's the good stuff, isn't it? Oh, yes. The sweet taste of yellow 5, citric acid, phosphoric acid, and high fructose corn syrup. So good. I am not sponsored. Wouldn't it be awesome if I was, though, if Mountain Dew actually was something like that? No, it's kind of just it's a joke I've had since my very first video I posted. What, do you want to have a little bit? Here. I can give you a little bit. Here, you gotta have a drink. Here, right here. Yep. Oh, there's the sugary goodness. The dog likes it. You have to be careful when you're giving soda to dogs. It's really not good for them. The same is just not really good for us. But a little taste here and there, it's just like having a piece of candy. You know, a piece of candy is not going to kill you. Mountain Dew is so good. Man. Yes, it is. You left that Mountain Dew, buddy? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. No, he just licked it out of my hand. That's all. I poured a little bit into my hand, and then he just licked it out. Yeah. Yes, you did. You're a good boy, buddy. Yes, you are. Jacksepticeye kept trying to do the same thing with Coke, but never got to deal with them. Well, maybe one day I can get it. I don't know. We'll see. It's a funny stick we got going on right now. Hashtag Mountain Dew should sponsor Dark Maestro. All right, buddy. You want to lay down? We can keep playing? Yeah. Yeah. No, you just want to sit there and be awesome? Okay. Oh, you called it Beppo, Barley? Yep. Never give in. Never surrender. And the question, which person was that a quote from? Is that going to be from Galaxy Quest? Or is that going to be Winston Churchill? I guess it depends on how you say it. If it's going to be Winston Churchill, it's never give in. Never surrender. And then Tim Allen's version is, what? Okay. Let's get back to it. Shameless plug time is over. It is over. All right, so we need to get a villager going on. I say we head back to the villager farm. And we breed up a dude. And then we'll have to get him up here. I would say we could just convert a zombie villager, but I have yet to see any spawning near this area, like at all. Whoop, let's press the right buttons, shall we? Jacksepticeye definitely had his own thing, though. Especially when he's doing the Minecraft. You start every video dinging the bell. You know, the ding, 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 ding. Top of the morning to ya. Top of the morning to ya. Oh, man. I enjoyed his series. That was a lot of fun. Okay. So he's going to have his bedroom over here. We can work on the decorating stuff afterwards. Man, what is Ken's doing over here? This looks really neat. What's going to go there? Spotted egg. Nice. Sam Wickie, a.k.a. just Wickie. All right, let's head back over there after I put my stuff away. I almost flew away. Did you see that? I almost flew away, but then I stopped. Put our wood away. Whoop, not that stuff. We can take that back. We need to put our scaffolding away. Got to clean up. Yep. Sweet. There we go. Let's get our Dingle 2 out here. All right, making that progress. Am I creating Sam? I'm gonna go encourage the villagers to make it the baby. To make it the baby. And the way you do that is by placing a bed down. I believe I already gave them all food. Dude, you know what I found out about villagers today? I found out that they give you more experience if they have food in their inventory. Like almost double the amount. What do you know, huh? I didn't know that. I did not. Okay, so it's probably going to be these guys that are going to do it. So let's place the bed down. We'll have to recognize the bed is good. The bed is wise. You got to go, Aubrey. Okay, well, we'll see you back here in a little bit. You're better when you have food in your tummy? I think we all are. These guys are not... They're not doing much. We need to give them the food. Let's do it. Besides, when I sell them the ink sacks, I want them to make sure that they're super joyful. So we'll just give them all the food, and any excess they can spread among themselves. There it is. Make it the baby. Do it! Gollum needs iron badly. Well, it's a worthy sacrifice. All right. Did they already make the baby? Did they? All right. Where's the baby? There he is. I found him. Stop looking. I got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right. You're going to come back over here. I feel it. Do it. Almost. Well, I got in it. I needed him to get in it. Come on, guy. You can do it. Oh, so close. Come on, my guy. You can do it. Poquito más. Just a poquito más. Come on, man. Just ask Ellie to lasso him. You can't lasso villagers. That would be slavery. Okay? We just pen them up in scenarios where they seem like they may or may not enjoy their jobs, but they have to do it or they get the whip. Yes! We got him! Okay. So let's get these up here. Yes, yes. Yes-em. All right. Place down the rails so we can push him out of there. Oh, villager, what are you doing, guy? Don't you want to go to your home? Okay. Needs to go back inside. Good boy. Sweet. There he is. There he is. All right. Now we need to make a name tag. If this isn't slavery, what is it? Capitalism. I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist that one. It's too easy. Where do I have my name tags? Here. All right, what are we calling this guy? We're going to call him Farmer Bob? No, we're not. All right, so we're calling him Sam Wickie the third. Why is it the third? I don't know. It sounded right. There he is. There he is. All right, so we're going to bring him over there. So once he grows up, we can convert him. Yeah. And then we'll have to transport him. So we're going to have to make a portal here and a portal over there in order to make this work. Otherwise, he'll probably drown, and that would be problematic. Little Jim Bob. No, I'm calling him Sam Wickie. So on the Transformers movies, you got Sam Witwicky. And my third son has been watching all the Transformers movies recently with my mom. And so they're all sorts of into that. And I really enjoyed Sam in the show there with Shia LaBeouf. Just do it! Right. And so I looked it up, and you got the two names for the person that cares for the lighthouse. You got the light bearer, or you have the Wickie, which is why we're naming him Sam Wickie. Because it's like Sam Witwicky, but it's just Sam Wickie. It's supposed to be Cleaver, okay? All right, so we've got to give him some time. We can do some trading in the meantime. I suppose we could set up the portal and get that ready too. Yes, that's what we need to do. These are not permanent portals. These are going to be temporary portals. Oh, let's do this right. Let's do this right. You're playing Minecraft, Love Cats? That is the best thing to play. I'm definitely not biased in any way, shape, or form. And I don't appreciate the insinuation there that I am. Yes, that'll work. Sweet. Oh, I don't have my double jump here. Feels bad, man. Okay. That's good. It's just rent-free living in one specific room with a gate that never opens. That's right, coffee lady. Perfect description. I love it. 10 out of 10. All right, let's set these on the side so I remember we have them there for a reason. And then we can go ignite it. And I have that inside this shulker box, right? Yes, I do. Boom. All right, so this is automatically going to link up to my other nether portal that I have, which we can use in our favor. So we'll just need to build another one at the other place in order to really make it work. Yes. Okay, let's do that. Let's do it. All right, Sam, we'll come back for you, buddy. I promise. I'm not leaving you here. You're going to be my favorite farmer guy, okay? You have 600 hours of watching Minecraft? You have almost over 6,000 hours in the game, and most of them you're not actually playing? That's incredible. I don't know how many hours I have in this. Do you guys know the easiest way to look that up? Is that going to be in my Xbox account or something like that? The Microsoft account? In those statistics there? Just trying to think about where I want to put the things. Okay. Oh, she's telling me to, I think she's telling me to follow her. Did you see that? All the capes just updated to the creeper stuff? Shelly and Smarty Pants. You can take down if you don't like, but I like. I especially like these. That's neat. It looks like they had red eyes for a moment there. That's kind of creepy. Wow. Okay. What is there over here? That's just dirt that's over there? That's a nice little coop you got there, best ever. It may even be the best ever. From the main menu, you click on your profile option and then stats section. Okay, look, listen, Linda. I'm curious. Remember, this is temporary. This is not staying here, okay? Not staying here. I need to get out 10 more, I think. Yes. Sweet. Good interior decorating. Yes, I love the purple. It's great. Okay, look. I'm going to check that out. From the main menu, you click on the profile option and then the stats. Well, does that work here? It does. 89 days. 89 days, guys. Here, wait. Let's do the math. Unless someone else already has a calculator up. Oh, too slow. I got it. 89 times 24. Okay, I don't have quite 9,000 hours. But I've got 2,144 hours played. Thanks, MadLad. That's pretty neat. Okay, so now we need to do this math here. So we've got 3076, 1368. Can someone do the math in the chat real quick? Divide that by 8 so I can get the nether coordinates. $3076 divided by 8 and 1368 divided by 8. And then round to the closest number. I'm thinking this will probably leak up with the other portal I already have. Sure did. Would you look at that there? Oh, the Mountain Dew tastes so good. Yes, it does. Security sweep done. Very nice. Love it. Welcome back, Aubrey. Okay, so we need to pull out the calculator for this. Oh, and I just wiped it. Go team go. Go team venture. This is the problem whenever you have full screen mode on. Kicks you out of the realms. Say the numbers again. I don't remember. I have to go back. I'd like to say I can remember, but I cannot. I remember it was 3076 and something else. Okay. Lighthouse render. Very nice. Oh, that moon glow. Nice. All right, it was 3076 and 1368. 3076. It's a mat. Oh, the thorns. The thorns are attacking me. So it's 3078, 1368. 3078, 1368. Okay. Oh, 3076. Sorry. 3076. 3076 and 1368. But I am a numbers guy. This is true. 3078 divided by 8 is going to be 385. And then we got the 1368 divided by 8 is 171. Sweet. We have our math numbers. So in the nether, you travel 8 blocks for every 1 block that you actually go. So on the coordinate system on the top left there, you see where it says 409, 115, 154 on the top left. So when I go to 154 to 153, you multiply those numbers by 8 in the overworld, and those are the actual coordinates. So when we say that it's 3078, 1368 in the overworld, in the nether, it translates here. So if I want to permanently link up that portal, I have to go build a portal at these exact coordinates. Otherwise, it's going to keep dumping me here, even though those are not the coordinates. It's too close. So we need to go to 385 and 171. This guy's already on it. Go, Matt, go. And 171. Perfect. It's like he knew what I was trying to do. One, two, three. Break out the roof. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4, fall on the floor. Perfect. Now if I go through this, it should take me straight to... Yes. That's what we wanted. So this way we can take the villager, go through the portals, and then skip all that trouble of trying to take him through the overworld. Because we don't have happy guests yet. When we get the happy guests, that'll change everything, okay? But that day is, it's what we like to call not today. All right, so then to get him in there, I need to have some solid blocks. Yep. And I believe this path needs to be too wide for the boat to fit. Or I suppose we could do a minecart. No, that'll be fine. I actually don't need to do that at all. I actually need to lower this other one. Got it. Okay. There we go. Sweet. Let's do it. Let's go get him. I suppose he has to grow up first, because then I wanted to convert him and heal him, right? So there's a creeper on my lighthouse. Well, don't go near it. Stay away from the creeper. Avoid the creeper. Be scared of the claw. The claw is going to get you. Watch out for the claw. Tell you what, portal mechanics in Minecraft are a little weird. But it's okay. I saw there was a video that was posted recently that was trying to explain how it actually worked and how it's like you've got the end, the nether, and the overworld all on one planet, and like the bedrock is like an actual thing you're supposed to be able to break into. You're not supposed to be able to break through. I don't know. There's my guy. There he is. All right, let's get a composter. We'll need to set his trade first. I had a bunch of composters. They are in my redstone box, aren't they? Yes, they are. Let's do it. And we can get some of the carrots out in order to get ready to feed him. Not feed him, to sell to him. Okay. That takes like 10 minutes, 10 more minutes, I think is what we're going to need with that. So in the meantime, we can heal up our things, do a little bit of trading, because we could always use more emeralds for the beacons. You can't be the beacon without emeralds. I mean, you can, but we're just choosing not to. All right, I don't think we need this anymore. We can put this away. Very good. Very good. Put a redstone box away. Sweet. You have to take off. I like the chicken coop. I think it was good, Clueless. You did great. I always like your building. You're a really good builder. Like, if you're going to build something, it's pretty much a guarantee I'm leaving it because you take everything into account, and I love it. Yeah. Good stuff. My phone fell down. It shook my table, and it scared me a little bit on the inside. All right. Let's take some ink sacks and go do some selling. Let's do it. All right. So we got these guys all trained up, so that way they sell me the ink sacks. All right, they can buy the ink sacks for 1 emerald each. Oh, man. You can make all the emeralds so fast in here. You can get all the experience. All the experience. That's the official way of saying it, by the way. Experience. Only plebs call it experience, okay? There's 2 guys back there. They think they're hiding from me. I don't think so, Scooter. And then you. Uno más. 2 more to go. And then 1 more. Good. And then we've got the guys on the other side of the wall. Hey, the bot Olivia is back, trying to make my stream unforgettable. That's right. It's really great when you remember people by name, especially when they're bots. Whoop, there's a guy hiding back there. What's he hiding from? And you can still buy. Good. Look at all them emeralds. Oh, yeah. Check your house out at some point. It's a whole building now. I think we can make that happen. All right. We've got enough for a couple more beacons here. It's getting close. When we go to attack some more withers and get some stuff going on, it's going to be a good day. Let's go ahead and put it over here so balance it out some. All right, how are we doing on COD? We got to watch our overflows here. Not that full. Good. That one's fairly full. I'll probably take some of that and go sell it all. Yeah, let's do it. We got time. Mr. Sam's not an adult yet, so we can let him enjoy his childhood for another moment before we enlist him into not slavery. Yeah, I did not finish that one, and I should have. Perfect. Got to do the shift clicks and the right clicks. Shift clicks and the right clicks. Those are the only clicks to do. And then there was one. Are you able to buy stuff? You are. Perfect. Put our leftovers away here. Very nice. Nice. So we just, in that little round, we made 30 blocks. 30 blocks. That is good. Rabbit is good. Rabbit is wise. Cats, the complementary color of teal is orangish red. This is true. This is very true. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to do here in this room, right here, right now? I'm going to go with no, Scott. How about no? All right, the eggs. Ellie, I want them eggs. You said that one of your neighbors was trying to sell some eggs. We were going to get some. And then you got sick. And then you got better. Save the dolphins movement. Is that going to be my legacy, that I kill dolphins? Oh man. All right, my guy, are you almost there yet? Come on, Sam. I need you to stop being a kid. I need you to grow up. Jeef is there. Well, that's neat. He's picking up Daniel. That's great. Good. That is good. All right, what other maintenance stuff? What other maintenance stuff did we have here? So, oh, you know what? We can kind of talk about it here for a minute. Look, dude, look, Steve's back. Yes. It's got to be some sort of glitch with Minecraft interacting with RTX there, where it just makes it go away and then it goes to the creeper and then it comes back. I don't know. Whatever, it works. So I was watching the sermon today for church, and they were going over 2 Timothy at the end of it. And he actually, somehow, dude, the pastor worked in talking about karma. And most people in churches don't talk about karma a lot. There's a lot of Christians that believe that karma is a thing. Just, you know, where I stand, karma is not a thing. I don't think that that's how that works, because good people have bad things happen to them all the time in this world, and that's kind of evidence that karma doesn't exist. But he made sure to talk about it, and that's not something that, as Christians, that we should really believe, because that means that we'd be looking for temporal gain instead of eternal gain. You know, we see in the world all the time where we have evil people that'll succeed and what seems to be blessed. Yeah, read the book of Job. No karma. It's such a sad book. And he was talking about that for a brief period of time today, and how it is that when you become a Christian, it's not all unicorns and rainbows, and that it more just gives you surety, so that way you don't have any concerns afterwards. Or Jeff Bezos. Okay, Aubrey. All right, need him to grow up. Come on, Bob. It's time for you to grow up, Sam. Come on, Sam, Bob. If you stare at him in his big green eyes, eventually he grows up. Okay, that's not true. Maybe he thinks his name is Peter Pan and he never wants to grow up. He wants to fly off to Never Never Land, and I'm trapped him in a minecart where he definitely can't get out on his own. Oh, this poor guy. You don't like sad things. You know, I don't think most people do like sad things. But experiencing that sad things helps you appreciate the good things that are in life sometimes. And it teaches you how to... What's the right wording on this? It teaches you how to choose to see the good that's going on despite when bad things are happening. It's not quite nighttime yet. Not quite nighttime yet, Sam. We can't go to sleep yet, okay? We can't go to sleep yet. I want to, but we can't. I like watching sad movies from time to time. I do. Instead of just watching all the happy, happy, joy, joy stuff that movies have a lot of the time. Watching the story unfold about how someone deals with grief or anger or sadness. It's important. Helps you process it yourself. All right, Sambo. Come on, Sambo. It's time, buddy. We should also go ahead and get the carrots ready. We're going to have to go get some more from the other place. Yes. Let's do that, actually. Actually, let's go back to the other base and go collect some more carrots with Jenny. We were named Jenny at the beginning of the stream because this is the third iteration of the boat Jenny. And this is how we're clever about things, okay? Clever cleaver. We have like a miniature carrot farm. I don't know if you guys remember at the original base over here. We've got a bunch of it staged over there. We can go fill up our box. Whoop. The end chest got in my face. It hurt. There we are. Here he comes. Mr. America. All right. Where do we put all of our carrots? Hey, I found them. Stop looking. We got it. Okay. Let's do it. Perfect. Love it. 10 out of 10. Would do again. Can always take some of yours. Oh, we'll have plenty to go around here soon enough, I believe. All right, Sam Wickie. It's time for you to become an adult. You know, it's interesting that they have an ability for you to rush the childhood for all the animals in the game. You feed them the food that they want, and they grow up. It's just what happens. You give hay bales. Well, what is it? No, you give carrots to baby pigs. They turn into adult pigs. You give wheat to sheep and also to cows, and then they grow up. There's no doing that with villagers. You can lead all the animals, but you can't lead villagers. Fascinating, isn't it? What was sad? I don't remember actually how we got to that topic. I keep missing that. One day I'll actually be good at it. Here we go. All right, my guy. You're almost there. Oh, crud. I forgot. I'm going to need to expand this out. Otherwise, I'm going to run the risk of my villager burning to death. And we don't want that. That would be very bad. That would be very, very bad. Sweet. Now I can put the leftovers back. Had to say goodbye to the boys. Yep. Yeah, they just finished the rehearsal. Dude, so next Monday, and by next Monday, I mean tomorrow. Hi, there's days, and that's what happens. They have their concert for their youth symphony orchestra that they're in. So Jeef is playing the viola. He's pretty good at it. And then I believe Cake is playing the clarinet. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to play. I actually don't know any of the songs that they're going to play. I don't think they've told me. Coffee Lady, do you know what songs they're going to play? Did they tell you about it? Do you remember? I don't remember. There he is! Sam! Sam! Okay, my guy. What is going on here? Oh, we got to put away the workstation. I forgot about that. Interesting that a smithing table needs an axe to break it when it's made of iron. All right, my guy. Farmer! Farmer Sam! Okay, you're not the farmer I'm looking for. Be the farm I'm looking for, okay? Do it. Come on, carrots. There you are. There it is! That's what we needed. All right, let's lock him in. Yes. 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 All right, we can put our rails, extra rails away here. Somehow one got away. Put our extra emeralds away. Then we prepare to heal our villager. Let's do it to it. I think I need to take off one more. It's going to cause a problem. Methinks. All right, let's push him back over there, and he can go say hi to our friend with the pumpkin. Okay, here we go. Okay, and now we turn around. Okay, what happened? Oh no, Sam, no! My name is Jeff. Took care of Sam. All right, now we heal him. Weakness, an apple, and we wait. Yeah, I agree, Barley. It's a fun movie to watch, but it's definitely not something to base your life choices off of. All right, so we gotta wait. We just gotta wait. That's all we gotta do. Just wait for this guy. It should take a minute or two. You said you watched The Revenge of the Fallen, right? Wasn't that the one that had Leonard Nimoy on there that played that red dude? And he did the line, "The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few," but in his old Spock voice instead of his young Spock voice. It's very works oriented, yes. This is true. We're going to need this when we get to the Nether. So this has some rails in there, and we're going to need that in order to make this go faster so we don't have to just nudge him along. Methinks. In the meantime, we should actually go ahead and do that now. Whoop. We need a couple more rails. Let's just go and take a couple more out. There we go. Oh, that went through the portal. Yes, it did. Don't quite trust that. Almost there. Leonard Nimoy. He was I think he was like the old Prime in there, wasn't he? And he aligned himself with the Fallen, but he was the one that originally concocted the plan for them to go off to Earth from... What was the name of their home planet? Cybertron. But he actually allied himself with the wrong side right in the very end there. What was that? It sounded like an Irish or Scottish guy. That's interesting. Okay, well, let me look it up. Transformers, Leonard Nimoy. Dark of the Moon. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the wrong one. Dark of the Moon. Have you ever heard of Leonard Nimoy Bilbo Baggins song? Ha! No? Is that a thing? All right, Sam. Time for you to come back to the light. I'm ready. I'll have to look it up. Oh, right. The Revenge of the Fallen was definitely a weird movie. Is that the one where Sam dies at the end of it and comes back to life? All right, Sammy. It's time, buddy. Got it. Right. And the shard magically brings him back, even though it was meant for not Sam. The shard from the Allspark, right? Tell you what, though, I really enjoyed their music choice that they had on there. And was it Josh Duhamel? The lead dude that played for the military? I really liked him as an actor on there. He did a really good job. But so did Optimus Prime, though he died at the beginning of the journey, too. Ah. There he is. Mr. Sam Wickie. Look at that. We got things discounted. This makes me happy. All right. So what can I do with this? I can just pick it up. And then we can go on our merry way. Off to the Nidar. Let's go. Clean up our mess. Oh, is that a thing? I don't like that. I don't like that that's a thing. I thought that villagers could travel through the nether in a minecart. I thought they changed that. I suppose not. Let's leave a thing of carrots here. We can go to the other side here. Hello from the other side. You don't like that that's a thing? Oh, with the villagers? Yeah. It happens. How's this gonna work? So if I go like this. Yes. He should come through and then immediately pop into that cart. I believe. And if not, then we may have a problem. How old am I? I am 41. I am 41. I am not a young, spry child any longer. That's how Optimus Prime became a Prime. He was Orion Max, and then he died. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right, my guy. Okay, look. Look, Gollum, dude. He just went through the portal. This may be problematic. Boom. There it is. 41-year-old playing Minecraft. Why? Why? Because I really enjoy the game. Dude, my kids, I got it for them 6 years ago on the Switch. And man, I so enjoy it. I so enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. That's why. Because it's fun. All right, my guy. Let's get you over to the little pathway over here. Yeah, my kids aren't actually on the stream today, but every now and then they join me. Got Mr. Jeef and also Holistic Cake. Mr. Cake. They'll join me from time to time. We have a good time. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Good to see you in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and give Sam a little nudge. We need him to be our little nudge. Who can name that? Come on, bass guitar and burritos, you can name it. All the way up. All the way up. Thank you very much. And now we clean up our mess because we are good boys who clean up our mess after we play. Sweet. We can put our rails away. And I have 9 extra. Why do I have 9 extra? I'm so confused. That's fine. We can put away our rail kit here. Boom. You killed 40-ish wither skeletons and still no skulls, man. You've got the luck of Skizzleman right there. You can retire at 30? I can't. I couldn't. That was 11 years ago for me, guy. Boom. You see that? He is through the portal, and I did not forget. I totally forgot. All right, let's get the composter down. We need to have that as his workplace, so he knows where to go. Now go connect to it, guy. Do it. It's not that far away, guy. Come on, you can do it. What do I do for a living? I work for the Walmart distribution center in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I'm a process engineer. So my job is to identify loss and figure out ways to mitigate that loss. So I'll do time studies. I'll just go out and watch things. I used to run operations out there, so I'm familiar with kind of what they're supposed to do. So yeah, that's what I do. Process engineer. It's a super fancy name for go make stuff better. All right, come on, Sam. You're not. Why aren't you like moving, guy? I need you to be content with where you are and getting where you need to be. I think it's time to move our bed too. China is still after 245%. What is that? Are you talking about tariffs? Let's go get our green bed up and running over here. Sweet. Aubrey, you're absolutely right. We are a chill group of dudes and ladies that play on here. Just going to set this down for now. We'll make this better. We'll make this like a proper bedroom later on. It's like he's bugged or something. What does he do? Oh, there it is. He needed a bed first. He needed a bed first. Okay, let's go ahead and do the things. And boom. We can set down our shulker of carrots as well. So we can go to town making stuff with that, shall we? Sweet. All right, did I pick up my obsidian? I did not. Muy importante. We can put away our obsidian. Sweet. Your tariff will benefit your country in the future. We'll see what happens. Is that where you're from? Are you? What country are you from? All right, let's go back. Tear down that other portal, and then we can put the things away. Okay, here we go. Putting our rails back. You got 3 skulls! Hey, 40 with none and then some. Love it. That's the way to go, dude. Put these back. All right, time to tear this down. Tear down this wall like Mr. Gorbachev did. All right, let's break it. Here we go. Almost there. All right, and then after this, we can start laying down our carrot farm. I'd be pretty cool with that. And then I think we can call it a stream from there. Whoop. Did not want to hit that golem with my trident. He walked like right over that hole there. That would have been bad. So why is it Sam Wickie the third? It's the third because it felt cool. How much do I earn? I earn enough to provide for a family of 6 and to own my own home. And to feel blessed enough to live comfortably, where I don't have to worry about what we're going to be having for dinner the next day. What was I going to do next? Is there anything I need to drop off here before we go? I don't think so. All right. Yeah, that house is looking nice. Look at that house. That's a nice house there. Look at that house. Okay, time for the farmland. Not sure exactly how I want to do this. This is going to be a bit of a plug and go. Figure it out. I don't know if I need that many. Let's go ahead and break this guy up. We can place some of the carrots down. I suppose we're actually going to need some water too, right? Let's go with right there. Seems like a good spot for water for me. You think, I mean, how nice is that chicken's coop? Ah, very nice chicken coop. Yes. It is a very nice chicken coop. I have slabs in my wood chest. Yes. Let's go to keep them. All right. Sweet. So now we can till the ground to our heart's content. There we are. Making some carrots. Just got... Whoa, what did I miss? Just want to say thank you to all your fellow rail members for sticking by you through everything you've been in the last year. You are all truly best friends. Of course, dude. We're not going to abandon you in your time of need for sure, dude. And I hope things go well with Robin, right? That was her name? Sweet. That's pretty good. It's a good start. If we can get another plot over yonder. We need to get some more water, though. My guy, you need to go in the door to go to your bed. In the door. Go in the door. In the door. Villagers be smart. So if I go like this in the middle of the room, will he actually like go for it? Come on now. Go in the door. There you go. That's a good boy. Took a minute to get him there. Jeez. Sweet. Then we can get like another plot coming up over here-ish. I like that spot. That works for me. Boom. All right. Let's get some daylight on the situation here. On the situation. Am I bold? Yes. And I'm also daring. I like Doritos. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. One more. There it is. Sweet. Let's get all of them carrots down. Oh, I missed one. There we are. Oh, the pig loves me. Why does the pig like carrots in Minecraft of all things? Like, he likes potatoes and carrots. Since when do pigs like really enjoy carrots? It would make sense, you know, to have carrots for horses, but no. They like golden carrots. Why? Because. Why not? Whoop. I heard that spider. What you doing there, guy? All right, what's left? Can we do another one? I think we can do another one. It's a bunch of sand that magically appeared here. It's so weird. It's like maybe somebody placed it here or something. Let's go get another bucket of water. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go right here. Yep. Boom. And I gotta finish tilling the ground. Just like your heart for Jesus, you gotta till that ground. Make it ready to receive the seed. Is that too far? 1, 2, 3, 4? No, that's fine. Ooh. We've got water now. That'll actually make this ground turn wet really fast now. That's good. That'll help with the growth of things. I'll tell you what, man, the whole faceless pigs with the eyes on the back of their feet, that's weird. RTX be RTXing. Love it. All right. Is there another one that we wanted to do? We could probably add some flowers and really beautify this thing, I think. Yeah. Okay. So we can put the leftover carrots away, I think. Whoop. Not Dingle 2. He needs to keep his place. Losing hair at 20 isn't the worst. No, getting gray at 16 is worse. Okay, that was moi. Sweet. We'll expand this out, I think, in order to make that a lot prettier. Am I using any other resource packs other than Defined PBR at the moment? Yes. I'm using 2. I'm using the Fancy Grass add-on from Kelly, and I'm also using the Clear Water from Kelly. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm feeling it. I can turn those off and see if it makes the difference. And then I also have the dynamic lights. I forgot to mention that. There we go. More Mountain Dew. Let's go. Bald people are cool. I feel like that's harassed. All right. Where's that pig? Come on, piggy. Still not doing it. Okay, so maybe it's the dynamic lights. Oh, well, that would be a bummer if that's the case. Gray people are also cool. Get it straight. Silvery glow. All right, that's what we like to go with. Just get a Kermit? How's that going to work? Is that because it's green Mountain Dew for a green Kermit? Yes, you just have to make sure that you sip it down like so, and then things will be great. It was the dynamic lights. What? Okay. So what about the other two? Because I really like the grass. Let's see how that works. Active. My packs. Let's try that. Just the grass to see if that makes it. The other two shouldn't be a problem. Well, that's all right. I'm going full bore, man. Boom. Minecraft Bedrock, yes. Yes. Because Microsoft is taking over the world, man. Look at this. Look at Piggy with the eyes in the front of his face. Oh, so good. Oh, man. Huh, who would have known? Well, that's a bummer. I'll have to go do a post on his Discord then and see if maybe he has an update for that or just go look at it. Some people become voluntarily bald, like my brother. This is true. This is the truth. All right. The last thing I wanted to do, I want to go check out the Best Ever's base. She said she was working on it hard. You are 41 years old, do Alt F4. That hurts. Right here. Okay? Right here. That hurts on the inside. Okay? I don't want to do Alt F4. I like to keep going. All right. Let's go check out the Best Ever's base, shall we? What's really great is I have a trident and I can just go whee. Hey, watch your language there, Best Ever. That's all right. You know, I just think the guy just might be a fan of Germany in the 40s. It's totally fine. Do I want to do VC? The answer is yes. Let me post up shop over here. All right, let's go. Absolutely clueless. Starting a call. This will be the end of the stream, guys. This is the last thing that we're going to do here. We're going to take a look at Ken's base. And then we're going to call it a night. Because it's been about 3 hours, and that's kind of our time limit right there. Got the little tiny face there. I couldn't figure out how to make this bigger. I tried looking at it for a good half hour, trying to just mess with the settings on there, and that's the large size. There she is. Yeah, we're on a realm.
What?
The guy in the chat. We're on a realm. So that's how we're doing the multiplayer version of everything. Where are you at, Kens?
I'm at my base.
You are? Okay.
Yeah, I flew
the
over.
grand reveal of the base.
Yes. Yeah, I've been grinding away this week on getting this building done, finally.
I love this rain effect, dude. How it makes like the little puddles everywhere. It's so neat. Because that's so how grass works. Have you guys ever been on like have you ever done that before? You know, like gone to a golf course after it's rained and then you step on it and it's got that bubble of water and you step on it, it goes.
Yeah.
The tech behind it is pretty interesting, MadLad says. I'll bet it is.
Where are you?
I'm at your main entrance, next to the black cats. Not the fireworks.
Oh, spider jockey. Hello.
That's almost as good as a chicken jockey.
Got him. Hi. I'm behind you.
Okay, sorry. I was sipping down some Darjeeling with Ms. Nesbitt and his little sister, Marie Antoinette.
Well, if you want to come up here, you can see it kind of good.
Oh.
This is my thumbnail viewing point.
Yeah, I like the one step over and then go up further.
Well, it's because sometimes I do my thumbnails down there, and then sometimes I do them up here.
Oh, wow.
Different angles.
Look at this. This is pretty neat.
There we go. Yeah, so now
Wow.
I've got the left side. Did that all this week, so.
Yeah, you've done a lot. That's great.
Yeah, I'm doing the windows now, and then if you go inside, if you come from down here.
Is it nighttime? Can I sleep?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'd like to be able to see this in perfect timing. Look at that. Did you see it? It went dark like 1 second before I tried to sleep. All right. And let the rain stop. Oh, so good. Nice. Wow,
Yeah.
this kind of reminds me of like Peach's Castle. Like a lot.
It
But
kind of does.
But like a
I
much
didn't even
bigger
think
version
about
of that. This is like Peach's. This is like Peach's neighborhood.
Yes. I mean,
All right, I'll come down.
Yeah. So if you come in, the right side has had. It doesn't really have like an interior, but it's had stuff in there. But on the left side, it's supposed to be very like windy and like complicated on the inside, not like.
I gotta open the door. Okay. Gotta close the door.
Right. If you come up here, there's gonna be like a staircase here.
Mm-hmm.
But here, there's this like the kind of the second-ish floor.
Mm-hmm.
There's like this over here, which isn't very exciting, and this, which has a window, and you know, it's the little open area that you see here.
Is that a double layered window?
What?
Is this a double layered window, or is this just a single layer?
It's just one layer.
Oh, I just never use the full blocks. That's interesting how it refracts. That's really cool.
Yeah, I did. I wanted it. It's supposed to look like thicker. But this is like the floor with the open area that you see, you know.
The
And
grand
over here-
entrance.
Yep.
Yes, this is where Lord Farquaad says some of you will die, and it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Right. But this is like the only area of my building that I've been using is this room, and then down here is my like storage area.
Oh wow.
Not very great. This is the only part of the house that has anything in it, except for I guess I have a friend over here.
You have a
For
friend.
later.
Is his name Bob? He doesn't have a name. Why haven't you named your friend? That's insulting.
I don't know. Well, I don't have a name tag, so that would be why. But if you keep coming up over here, there'll be a staircase on the other side that you can go up with too, but it's obviously not there yet. Up here is under construction because like I finished the roof, but I have to finish the walls that connect to like the peak of the roof. You know.
You know, it's like I just did that. It's so weird.
I know.
Just
it's crazy.
we're not calling him Terraire, Aubrey. Okay, he's not going to eat the world.
But then like we got a little like balcony here and stuff. Kind of fun. And there's lots of ways that you can go and stuff.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Yeah.
I like the chocolate bars for railing. It's cute.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Does this actually go up to another level too? It does not.
No. This is a ceiling.
It's false hope. False hope.
Yeah. Well, you started streaming, and I came to hang out with you, or pester you. You know, whatever it's called.
That's all right. It's called making the stream interesting, right?
Yes. I built you something. That's important.
Yeah, dude, Aubrey, I'm really enjoying it too. She's such a great builder. She sees things in a different way, and it so comes together.
Talking about me?
Yeah, Aubrey says he loves your base.
Oh. See, I have the chat open next to me. I'm just not reading it.
Okay.
The next project after I finish this, though, is this thing. I'm really excited about this. This is a base to a building. I know you can't really tell, but...
I don't know where you ran off to. I lost you.
I'm just in this little tough thing.
In the tough thing.
Yeah, over here.
Okay. Yeah, it does. So for those of you guys that don't know, she's in my description. She has two channels. This one is going to be featured on Clueless Games, which is linked in my description. She also has another channel called Absolutely Clueless with a period at the end of it, where she does makeup videos.
True.
She's fairly successful. Love it. But she's actually a big inspiration as to why I play Minecraft. When I first started just playing with my kids a little bit, I was watching some of the things on YouTube like, oh, these guys have been playing for years. Of course they can build good. That's good English right there. And then and then I go over to their place and I see her building and she invites us onto her world. I'm like, wow, dude, she's only been playing for like 6 months and she's doing this. What the heck is going on here? What am I doing with my life?
Yep.
So then I started looking at, color palettes and everything else too. So big inspiration. So Thank you.
I'm learning how to do, like, my focus right now is how to make more interesting floors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this one's relatively simple, but like it's just a little different, you know.
Stripped dark oak with
Yep,
red
very
carpet
nice.
for an entrance. What is this supposed to be?
A wine barrel. And
A
this is
wine.
cup.
Very nice. That's a cup. Ah, yes, a carpenter's cup. Perfect.
Yes.
She chose wisely.
I hear you outside my door. Uno momento.
She heard someone outside her door. Okay? Everybody just chill. She's got it. Don't worry about it. She's got it. Let's see how her sheep farm has been faring. She has the sheep farm in this building here, and the door was off to the side. Yes. Hot. See, I remember things.
I'm back.
Oh, nice. Look at this flooring.
See, yeah, all of them had like all of my buildings have a nice flooring now,
Wow, that's new.
except for the big building because that one's still like being done. But they all had like boring like floors like this kind of thing. This one I left the same.
Boring.
Sorry. Well, this one I left the same because it has all the carpets on it, so I was like, that's kind of.
A redstoner would be like, wow, you spent time making a floor?
Yep. But I went through it's on my next video coming up. It's interiors and redstone is what I did. So all
Nice.
I like went through and I changed all my floors, even in this tiny building.
That's neat.
In the
Good.
chicken building.
So where were you thinking about putting your pumpkin melon farm?
I am still deciding. I don't know what the area needs to look like, so I don't know how big the building needs to be. Like, I'm deciding.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple different options. We can kind of talk through it for what you want to do. But down the line, yeah, I can totally walk you through on how to build pumpkin melon farm. If you want to do the tower one, it's like an 11 by 11 footprint, more or less. And then with a storage that kind of comes off of that.
Mhm.
Or there's other variations that we can do with that. If you want to have something longer that's kind of like in a longhouse, there's a bunch of different designs that you can do. It's just the most efficient one is going to be one that goes up. But if you don't really care about efficiency, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options.
Have you seen this? There's no books.
I'm
in
going to
here
go
yet.
with no.
It's like my mining thing down here is gonna. It's my strip mine.
Well, your armor stand has no legs. He's got stick
Yeah,
legs.
I was giving him stuff I already had, but I didn't have pants on me at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. If you want to send Jeep upstairs, if he's here for a moment, he can say hi before we finish the stream. Oh, I'll come upstairs.
Yeah,
It's
there's
really
like-
dark
it's
up
gonna
here.
be like-
I can't see anything. There's like a shaft of light right here.
Yeah, there's no light in most of my buildings actually.
Okay, let's do this so we can see what we got going on here. Interesting. I
there's
recognize this color palette. Send the Jeep. Yes, he is coming. See, you see why I placed the torch down here? Is so you don't accidentally get a creeper explosion that just like destroys this whole section.
Right. A creeper exploded up in my roof earlier today while I was literally going up there to light it up. It is the biggest creeper explosion I had ever seen. Usually
Yeah.
they don't do that much damage, I feel like, but it was a huge hole.
Yep. Nice.
Was not thrilled.
Nice. Okay. Well, hey, I'm gonna fly back to my other base so I can kind of finish off the stream from there. But if you want to hang
had a
back
question.
afterwards, what's up?
I had a question about your roof over there.
Okay, well let's go back. We can go take a look at it.
Great. I realize that you're actually really not that far away from me.
Oh no, with an elytra, yeah, it's like 10 seconds. Oh, look at that! There's the lighthouse. Oh!
Yep. By the way, you did go the wrong way.
Nuh-uh. I don't go the wrong way. Did I?
I mean, I'm watching your stream right now, and you are going the complete opposite way of your place. So,
Am I?
Unless you're just going on a side quest, then do your own thing. But
Am I going the wrong way?
you are going the wrong way. Yes.
I thought I was like north and east of you.
No, you're whatever the direction between like my nether portal and where my big house is. You're like that direction. Which makes no sense, but what the heck? Very interesting.
This does not feel right.
I'm at your base. I'm at 3,000 and 1,300. So.
Tell me I'm going the wrong way.
Possibly.
Am I going 90 degrees the wrong direction, okay? Not 180 degrees the wrong direction. Let's get that straight, okay? Let's get that straight.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I'm loving this sunset. Look at this.
Yep.
Just get the side view from this. Let's go through the hole. Coming from the backside. All right. Okay, what was your question about my roof before we finish off?
I was wondering if this whole area here, like on the side of the house, is just gonna stay copper like this, or if you're gonna do something.
I hadn't decided. I talked about maybe making the gable a different color.
Uh-huh.
But I need to think about it.
I thought that. Hold on. Let me.
I'm holding on. I'm barely breathing.
Where are all my? Aha.
Aha.
Just you wait.
I like how your helmet has a heart in the back.
Does it?
It so
I
does.
can't see the back of my head.
It just said
I can't see the
F5.
back of my head. Oh, it does. Well, I'm looking at your stream, but yeah, it does. Cute. Well, cause I was thinking, like, what if you did like. I don't know. That looks
Yeah.
silly.
Can you put 2 more slabs there, right above those fence posts?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a thing.
I just I feel like even on the other side, like the copper is just, it just looks like it looks a little out of place. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, remember, it's all going to patina, so it's going to be kind of
True.
that color that's there. So it'll have a better
Yeah,
look to it.
yeah.
But yeah, it's not. If you have other ideas, I am more than willing to listen.
Yeah, I was just thinking of how like on my windows I have kind of like a base and then pillars going up. I thought that might look kind of cool on your roof, but I don't know how you would do that with the stairs that are there. Because like whenever I have a window,
maybe you can show me what you're talking about here. Okay.
Because whenever I have a window, I have it like that, and then
Yep.
I have like something like this, and then I kind of fancy up the top and bottom.
Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. That's an interesting thing. I'll have to think about that. So I wanted to do like some flower beds that were nearby a little bit, just kind of a little bit here and there.
That'd be really cute.
And I thought about doing a couple of different crops as part of that too. I'm not sure.
Oh, you could put a flower bed up there.
Yep. Well, so if you want, yeah, like on the top, on like the mantle kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's just trying to fit in with the theme of Dark Maestro. Just saying. All right, let's see if I can get up into my little perch here.
On your up there? I tried like 4 times. I could not.
Ha! First try. Sir,
Well,
I'm a professional. All right, so before we finish up, first, so last week I introduced Cake a little bit here, and today I have Jeef, who was able to join me for a brief period of time. Yo, it's a Jeef. It's a Jeef. So let's get the mic as far as I can. It's stretching a little bit right now, but it's fine. He's making weird noises.
I never do that.
So this is the Jeef. He's the dude that built a house over yonder, like that away. Let me see if I can see it actually from here. You can kind of see it off in the distance. Yeah.
hi, Jeff.
Yep. So here, on the stream, that's his house. That's his tower of power off in the distance there. Switch back. Yeah. So Jeef, you just won the $10,000 Live My Scholarship on Wednesday, right?
I did.
How does that make you feel?
Rich.
Are you gonna go to Disneyland?
Nah, I'm just gonna go to college and not be broke.
Not be broke.
Just only mildly broke.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's calling me hop.
That's good. Yeah, Ellie's in the chat. Got Lexi, the anime girl, that joined as well. Welcome to the stream. We're actually just wrapping things up here in just a quick moment. I was just introducing my son. So this is my firstborn. He is graduating from high school this year. He's getting ready to head off to UW for a music education degree with an emphasis in both the alto sax, of which he's like the best in the state, and the viola, which he's like the fourth best in the state. So he's got skills. He's got skills. I am very well, Lexi. Thank you very much for asking. Hope your day is going well as we wrap up this lovely Sunday. Yeah, so you guys have marching band that's coming up at the end of summer, or do you know when that starts yet?
Summer marching band
For UW.
for UW. Yep, at the very end of summer, like the last week of August, or third last week of August, second to last week of August. We'll have band camp. We move into the dorms then and just do band camp.
Yeah.
Everyone else is doing a different program called Saddle Up, which is like where they like do fake assignments, but all the band people don't have to do that. We just do band camp instead. It's pretty sweet.
Nice. Okay. Cool. I'm looking forward to see what you're going to do, dude. Look at this. So, like, I used to have hair like this back when I was his age. So, I hope you don't have to deal with this later
Back
on.
when the dinosaurs were around?
No. See, it was after the dinosaurs died, but when the chickens first came. It was the chicken first, not the egg. You remember that? Love it. Okay. Well, thanks for coming on stream. Maybe one day we can talk about how you came to be a Christian at some point. I don't want to put you on the spot right now like I did your brother last week. I feel bad for doing that, by the way. That was not planned, and I feel like a jerk. Yeah, but thanks for being here. So let's go and wrap it up. We'll go back to the main screen here. We can kind of look off in the distance at what we achieved today. All right. Aubrey says, man, way to call us elders out, Jeef. Okay. All right. So we end the stream every single time, kind of recapping what we did and then talking about why we do what we do. So we spent time building up the roof today with copper. We're hoping that it's going to patina. We had some really good angles that were on that roof. It turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought for sure I was going to have to redesign some of the walls today, but we didn't have to. And then we have Clueless over here who's making an awesome chicken coop out of the blue. Where did she get that idea? I have no idea. But she thinks of these great things like, oh, what if you just did this for your door? 2 thumbs up. Way up. Love it. It's good stuff. We got the carrots all planted. Some of them planted anyway. I'll probably do some more expanding on that a little bit more. We got Sam Wickie the Third all named up and brought over. And we got him healed up as well. So he buys carrots. He buys carrots and everything for cheap, so that way we can get all the emeralds from him if we need to. But really, we do this because he is the light bearer for the lighthouse, the lighthouse of awesomeness. He is the light bearer, which is also called a wickie. So he'll have the ability to go down that path and head up there and trim the wick from time to time should he need to. So we built this lighthouse because we do the whole thing of be the beacon. Be the beacon. Do it. Do it. Be that source for other people. What does that mean? So sometimes in life, stuff sucks. You have sad things that happen, bad things that happen, things make you angry or whatever. And sometimes you're not able to see the way out. You can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it just feels like you're just surrounded in darkness. So as a Christian, I believe it's my responsibility to be the beacon, literally, to be that person that can be that light for others. So whenever they're struggling, they can be like, he can be that calm center. How did he get that? Where did that come from? So for me, that comes from my Savior, Jesus Christ. Last week, we celebrated Resurrection Day. Other people call it Easter here. But it's the day where Jesus Christ is recognized for being raised from the dead. Kenz, I'm going to mute you for a moment. You're echoing.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Go back to my little thing here. So I lost my train of thought. That was pretty awesome. So I believe it's my responsibility to be the beacon for others, because I can. I can handle a lot of stress, and I can share with people that my source of that being that ability to not be stressed out beyond all belief when the world is falling down around me sometimes, figuratively speaking, is because I'm a Christian. Jesus came and I invited him to live in my heart and live through me back when I was 10 years old. And through the years, I've been able to deepen that relationship with my Creator. And so that means that I get conformed to what he wants. My desires become his desires. And I start automatically doing the things that he would do himself. So as a result, I can impart that to others. I can show people, hey, this is how you can be sure of what's going to happen in the end. After you die, what happens? I'm going to go to heaven, and I want others to go to heaven with me. So when it says be the beacon, that's what it means. It means be that beacon so others can see that light at the end of the tunnel. Show them that true source. So if you have that prodding where you're feeling that tugging on your heart, where it's telling you, and you're Christian, and it's telling you, tell that other person about Jesus and his love and what he's done for you and the free gift that he has. Take that opportunity and tell them. The Spirit's not going to prod you if you're not supposed to say something. Does that mean that the person's going to be converted in that moment? No, not necessarily. Sometimes you need fertilizer after the seed. Sometimes you are that fertilizer, and sometimes you're the last person that reaps that harvest. Just like the carrots down below where they're growing. Sometimes they're just not ready yet, but they still need to hear it along the way. It helps them put all of those points together. So, join the Army of Light. So what does that mean? Like the video, subscribe to Dark Maestro, and ding the bell so you get all the notifications of what I'm going to do. We talked earlier about maybe my potential transition to Twitch. If that happens, I will make sure to put a post out there and make sure you guys know. And again, if that happens, I'll make sure to still post the VODs on here so that those on the tubes of you can see it. So thank you guys very much for joining. Appreciate you all being here. Thanks for Jeef for sitting in and being introduced for a brief moment here. Hope you guys all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next weekend. Be the beacon.